Hey yo, Detroit man, what the fuck is up, man? Welcome to
Yes,
Detroit
sir.
Dog Shit again. The voice of Detroit. It's your host with the toe shot of Dame, man. I'm live in the building. This week we talking battle rap. So I'm live in the building, one of Detroit's best battle rappers, man. My man Rell Sno, what's good?
Man, what's poppin', baby? Thank you. Thank you for the compliment, man. On his way to be him, man. On
You
my way.
already
How
know.
you? How you?
I'm good, man. Just we
That's
feeling
good,
good,
man.
man. Just our third week up. Um, Now I wanted to ask you, just give us a little history about yourself before we get started. Tell us about yourself.
So let's see. I've been in here, Michigan battle rap itself maybe about like 3 years now.
Okay.
I want to say I'm 12 battles in, 11, 12 battles in. I actually just had a battle last night in
No doubt.
Cleveland.
So how did it
On
go? How did it go?
Man, yo, they wasn't showing no love, bro.
Straight up.
Yo,
That is
hey,
straight
look,
no
you
love.
talk about because the cat Killer from his name was Killer. Shout out to Killer from
Okay.
Cleveland and shit. Like, he from there, and he used to be one of the ones, and he getting back into it. So when you say
Okay.
the hometown supported they man's,
Yeah,
like
oh
they
yeah,
did what they were
yeah,
supposed to do. Tough
yeah.
crowd,
For
tough
sure.
crowd, but
For
but
sure.
hey, look, I just fought through it though.
No
Like
doubt.
at the end of the day, I know who I am. I know what I'm coming to do. You know what I'm
No
saying? So
doubt. No doubt.
I demand that presence. So you're gonna watch me regardless if you want to or not.
For sure.
But
For sure.
the crowd, man, they was trying to call a time on niggas. Like they tried to hit me
Ah.
with that, like time. I'm like, no, quiet down, quiet down. We ain't doing that shit. Like
Yeah.
that was tough. But no, man, but about 11, 12 battles in, man. Been in Alpha League, got my own team, my own brand, B.O.E. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt. No
B.O.E.
doubt.
bars over everything.
No doubt.
And you know what I'm saying, even with that, to be 3 years in, B.O.E. we have shit. Look, just off the head, about 8 active members, you know what I'm saying, who
Okay.
joined the squad, who's been killing shit since they've been on
No
team.
doubt.
We got a partnership and a sponsorship with the rap committee out there in Cleveland,
No
Ohio.
doubt.
You
No
know what I'm saying?
doubt.
So those cars,
For
you
sure.
you'll see BOE logo right up there in the corner,
For
like,
sure. No doubt.
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
what's up.
we moving.
No doubt. That's what we
it's more
like
than
to hear,
music. It's
man.
bigger than battle rap.
No doubt. Pressing the culture forward. So let's get
Yes,
into
sir.
it, man. So first question is, what got you into battle rap? What got you started? What got you pumped up? Like, hey, let me do this shit.
So as a young pup, man, I actually started off battle rapping, right? So
Okay.
I ain't gonna tell my age, but I'm gonna just go say I was in an era of battle. Look, I was, you know what I'm saying? Look, I was in an era of battle rap to where niggas was on the street corners, right?
Okay.
So it wasn't necessarily about written. It was about who got more verses, who
Right
was going to
now.
outlast who. Like,
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
we might
yeah.
have been spitting verses for 2 fucking hours,
For
but nigga,
sure.
I ain't
I
gonna
remember
stop.
that
You ain't
shit.
gonna stop.
I remember
You,
that.
hey, look, so like real smack era
Yup,
DVD shit,
yup,
like
yup, yup.
like Gray Hoodie Lux for real. You know what
For
I'm
sure,
saying?
for
So
sure.
so I've always been that. Then I actually started doing music because at that time, and you'll be familiar with this. At that time,
Okay.
battle rappers wasn't necessarily known for making the best music, and you had that
Man, I'm telling
stigma.
you. Yeah, you're right.
It
Yep,
was that stigma. If you was a
yep.
battle rapper, you can't make music. If you
No,
make
yep, yep.
music, you can't be a battle rapper,
Yeah, for real.
right? So
Yep.
I chose, like, real shit. I chose. I went music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then I went like crazy run doing music. Had a group. You know what I'm saying? Went solo doing my thing, but
Okay.
I fell out of love with music. Like I didn't write shit for like 2 years.
Okay.
Nothing. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Nothing inspired me, nothing motivated me, nothing brought me just like, oh yeah, I need to touch that. And when I really got back into it, said, all right, I'm about to really just trying to sit down and just write something. Everything I'm writing is battle rap form. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
No
It
doubt.
ain't there yet, but you listening to the shit, you like,
Yeah.
yeah, it sound like you trying to battle rap. And so I'm like, fuck music. Fuck it. Why not? I'm gonna write me a
No
3 minute
doubt.
round, say whatever I think a 3 minute round is today,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go out to Alpha League. So
Okay.
I'm here everybody up. Dollar, Piranha, like nigga, I'm messaging Piranha so much. He was locked up at the time. Like nigga, I didn't even know nigga was locked up. I just feel like,
Straight
hey,
up.
look, I just feel like niggas ain't responded back to me. So I'm like,
For
damn,
sure.
like, what's up? Shout out to Happy Yellow Chick, man. She was one of the promoters. It still is actually for Alpha. Reached out to me, you know what I'm saying, and brought me in. She told me to pop out to an event. So I was just supposed to go to an event, you know, peep the atmosphere, go around the corner, spit my bars for her and a couple local battle rappers, and then they'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put you on a car. We're gonna see what you got, type of deal, right?
Okay.
Me being the nigga who I am, I'm not him. I'm not that nigga. So I
Yeah.
came in that bitch. I'm like, yo, I got $50 on me against anybody in this bitch in a one rounder. I'm
For
saying
sure.
it. Ain't nobody biting, right? So I'm like, fuck it. I got $100 on me against anybody in a one. My nigga, I don't know who half of these niggas is. I'm calling out top tier niggas at Alpha. I'm talking crazy.
Yeah.
Like this could have been some of the most embarrassing footage I could have ever had, bro.
For
Like,
real.
but my shouts out to my man Rain Terror, who actually is B.O.E today. You know what I'm saying? His opt-in show, he was like, look, let me walk to the liquor store. If I could finagle some shit around, I'd do it for you. And this nigga finagle, like, you can tell it wasn't written for me, but he came up with clever shit that was for me, like on spot, like boom, boom. So it was like, damn. And that was my introduction. You know, that's how I got into battle rap. That's how I got back into battle rap. That's how I got into Athlete League, and everything from that has just been history. Like, my run is crazy in what I'm doing, especially, you know what I'm saying, to MBR, to me be active and coming up, how I'm coming up as a new nigga, me recruiting my team, and I'm keeping my team in the top 30 to 50 battle rappers in MBR and shit like that, and we keeping high relative numbers. And so it's like, we working, bro. We working.
For sure. Okay, so now it's another one. What's the most important thing when preparing for a battle? Now, is it more of a mental thing, or is it more of a preparation thing, like
preparation?
Okay, like researching your opponent, digging up some dirt to scheme on and shit like that.
Now that's funny. Now you want to hear something about me? I don't know if this will come back to bite me in my ass if people watch this shit, but I don't do personals, right? So as I would say, up to date, in order for me to do a personal, I must not really like you. You feel what I'm saying? And I haven't had no op yet who I really didn't like and really didn't fuck with. The most personal I get is everything that you put on your social media, your Facebook, Instagram, like. So you might say some fucked up shit on there. Might use that against you. But that's because, like, and that's the only thing I dislike about battle rap today. Because back then it was like the purity of the sport. Who can rap? Rap. Now everything else play a part, right? Performance, antics, personals, punches, schemes, lyrical, wit, clever, like delivery, presence, like all this other shit played a presence in this. It was too. So it's like, I'm not knocking people who use personals, but once again, I feel like, me personally, I'm using personals if I have a grudge or a vendetta with you. But if it's just a battle, I feel like personals are crutches. Like, my nigga, like, you went through all that. You probably did more research and more time to do research to get the personal than you did writing the battle.
No doubt, for real. Yeah.
That's a crutch. That's weak shit. Out rap me. We are in a rap battle, bro. Out rap me. Show me that you're more clever, wit, your presence, delivery, punches, all that shit is better. But you got to dig personals up on me and something in my personal life. What I do in my shit don't make you shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got to dig what a nigga do in his personal life to bring to the forefront.
They got to try hard, man. These niggas do whatever. So now, before you battle, now how nervous are you? Now, do you feel like one of them boxing niggas? You know, right before you come in, you nervous. As you hit the stage, you feel like a god? Or do you feel more nervous when you get in the stage and more pumped up on the way in?
My nigga, look, okay, so I'm going to tell you everything about yesterday, right? So I'm going to answer that question for you, right? Night before, crazy rehearsals. You know, I sparred with a couple other Michigan battle rappers and shit. Go over there, just go over material, just hearing the feedback, what they telling me. You know, this hot, you should change this word, you should change that word. Just, you know, just hearing it. All right, bet. Wake up, I get no sleep, but I'm up, I'm hyped. I'm going through my shit. I'm outside 8 in the morning with a brew in my hand and a blunt. I'm just out here just. But look, this is my day, right? I'm hyped, right? The whole ride there, nigga got a fifth, pouring up, blowing up, cool. So now, all right, I'm coming down, everything, taking my nap. I'm up. Now we headed to the event. Now my anxiety kicking in, right? I got crazy anxiety. So, no, this is real shit, bro. I swear to God to you, like I have crazy anxiety, right?
Yeah.
Like I be borderline, like, because I know how to control my shit. Yeah. But if I was like a little off, my nigga, I'm having a panic attack. And you'll be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with dude? I'll be this bitch tripping, right? But so with me is the hours, it's the build up, right? Okay. So I go through this shit. It might be 5 people in here. Now I'm in my head, okay, you know, you got to get through your shit. You can't do this. You got to do that. All right. But now I'm later in the car, though. So now I'm, as a fan, watching the battles, but as a battle rapper, listening to what the crowd is reacting to, what they picking up to, what they, like I said, last night was a tough crowd. So my shit is really, really fucking crazy, right? He rapped first. So my shit is still just building. On the surface, I'm cool. Yeah. You would never know, but in my mind, I'm like, butterflies, heart pumping. Yeah. But as soon as that first word come out, it's on. Ball game. That shit completely go the fuck away. Like I wasn't just tripping for the past 4 hours in this bitch, my nigga. For sure. And before I battle, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's earlier in the day, but I give myself enough time to where I'm in here clear because I'm professional. Yeah, I'm a businessman at the same time. That's how you'll forget your shit getting high before the battle. Look, I'm trying to turn up, have a good time in a battle. They call you up on stage. Next thing you know, out the gate, you don't know shit. But my name on the shit, my brand on the shit, I can't afford to come in here jerseying out of rounds because I'm fried. I would never book me again, my nigga. Like, no. Okay, so I partake everything after the battles, dog. After everything.
For sure. You know. Okay, so now, punchlines, schemes, stage presence. Which one is the most important, or is all 3 of them a must?
Well, no, I ain't gonna say they're all a must. If I had to pick out one out of all of them that I say is a must, is stage presence, and I'm gonna put stage presence / delivery because, you got a stage presence, you confident, it shows. You got a delivery to match that, it shows. So you can say some bullshit, the worst scheme, the worst punches, but just because they looking at you, they like, hell, he believe that, I believe that. Hell nigga, you go look, you gonna be the op up there like, yo, that shit was weak as hell. Like, what is y'all? They gassed me out the building with this nigga yesterday. I'm sitting here like, bro. I'm like, yo, I heard all this shit before, my nigga. I'm just like, man, okay. But stage presence, though, because you got that, everything else fall. I mean, you can control that. Look at Geechee. Geechee can rhyme ABC every battle he wants to, but he gonna have niggas eating out his hand.
I swear, when they hear that shit like, nigga, you's a bitch. He pretty much got it from there. If he can keep that shit up.
And he can say whatever the fuck he want to say on that. A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Look, that's the rhyme.
They gonna be going. All right, so now tell me about your best battle that you ever had. The best one, hands down.
Oh, what are we talking? Best overall battle performance I ever had?
Yeah, the one you walked off the stage like, yo, I just killed shit. I don't want to hear about nothing else. I ain't waiting on the judges. I know what just happened here. That one.
Well, okay, so my shit is different breakdowns, right? Okay. So if I say the best battle I had to where I know and I truly felt like I won because I seen everything around it and how the whole battle played out was my very first battle with Tony Nova.
Okay.
Like because niggas don't know.
I seen that one. That was crazy. I watched that battle.
That was my first battle. Like, that's the one that got me in the door, right?
Okay, for sure.
The battle with Rain Terror. After that battle with Rain Terror, that was my first one.
Okay.
And like, you could tell, but you couldn't. But looking at him, I see more pauses and shit. I'm like, he fucking up. He ain't catching it. He has some witty shit. But if you had to ask how we judge in battles, how we judge battles, I took that. I had a battle against a nigga named Gator to where I was like, yeah, that was a battle. But like, now where I'm looking at better performances, like, I think one of my better lyrical performances in a battle was against a cat named AP. You know what I'm saying? And I was a heavy schemer back then, right? So if you look at the first halves of my battle, really up to that AP battle, I think it was 4 battles. Tony Nova, Gator, Mello, and AP. I was a heavy schemer, right?
Okay.
And so, but after every battle, niggas like, oh, bro, you gotta do this, but sometimes it takes too long. You scheme too much. You gotta punch quicker. You just gotta punch. My theory about that is everybody hate unorthodox until unorthodox pop and it becomes popular. And now you rocking with me day one. Niggas thought JC weak as hell until JC start doing what he do, and they like, you can't. You know,
for real.
So I listened to what everybody was telling me, and because I take constructive criticism very well. Like, you can't hurt my feelings. The only thing you could do better because you're a fan. So you're telling me as a fan what you feel, what you see. So it's like I took what everybody was saying, listening. So now I'll apply. So now if you look from that Butter battle on, I think it was like Butter. I battled Butter and Trigger Tide 3 days apart. Then I had Dose Dope, Ty Law, a cat named Peasy, Ty Law, then a dude named Vicious. I cleared all of them. But you see my style changed up completely. Now you see still scheming, but I shortened it up. Like they say, trim that fat, because it was some there that I could have took out or condensed it, trimmed it, get into that punch quicker. Now I'm punching off top. And I've always been good with angles, so I can still angle. So it's like now, so now it's like I'm starting to figure it out. And once I get it, I'm gonna be a very bad problem for a lot of these things. That's the scary part. I'm like a chameleon, bro. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
For sure.
You don't know. So yeah, I like having that. So I'll say AP might be my best lyrical battle. Tony Nova Gator is the battles where I just knew I won.
For sure.
I think my best performance though might have to be my Ty Law Vicious Inc. battle. Those were some good performances.
So now let's talk about what's your worst battle that you ever had. When you already knew what time was, hey, this shit over, I might as well go home now. Have you ever had one of them? What's your worst battle?
Okay, so Mello and AP, right? But for 2 different reasons. AP had like 100 niggas in the building with him. He had like 30 people in the building, easy, and it was a cash bet. So he won a cash bet. So automatically, that's like an L. Regardless, when that footage come out, you like, ooh, that shit look a little different. But in the build, it was like, okay, he got it. So it was like, I take that, but I thought material-wise, I had him. But Mello, this was my 3rd battle. I just made my 3rd battle. Now I'm on the official Alpha League roster. You know what I'm saying? St. Valentine's Day, a marquee card for Alpha. I'm on it. I had Mello, and the battle wasn't even necessarily bad. Than my 2nd round, I try to have a performance bar that I was trying to do. My partner Fire, if you know Fire fat as hell, bro. I love you. Fire mixed. But look, Fire fat as hell. So like, I'm a visionary, so I see all the shit. So I'm telling him off top, I see how the stage set up now. Okay, bet. I'm like, off rip, my nigga. I just need you to stand over here, just in the crowd over here, just blend in, because any other way, it's gonna look crazy. Man, this nigga not listen to me. This nigga in a crowd, he walked across the crowd, try to mind you, my nigga fat as hell. So it's not like you missing him. You feel what I'm saying? You know, so this nigga walked across the crowd to get in the back, and when I come and he do it, I didn't even know where he was at. So when I'm looking over here, this nigga over here, I'm like, oh my God. But oh my nigga, that is still cringeworthy to this day. I do not even watch that second round of that battle when I watch that battle, bro. I swear to God to you. Or if I get to that fight, fast forward it real quick, so I ain't gotta see it.
Now, now, do you feel that Michigan battle rappers have a harder time getting booked for the big stage, versus rappers in other states?
No, I think the Midwest in its whole has a hard time. Like, if you're not out here busting ass, Piranha Times, LL Cool G, okay, you know what I'm saying? Out here kind of like really just busting ass, we don't get our respect. Now, I do think certain cities out the Midwest get more looks. Like, if and I can't necessarily speak for them, but I could see Smack saying, "Let's go to Chicago and St. Louis, and maybe even Milwaukee before he say, let's go to Detroit."
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
No
And
doubt.
right now, like, not even just the music scene, but battle rap scene, my nigga, like, Michigan is on fire. If you really look at like the attributes, Mac Myron, Ill Will,
Hey,
JC just won
McMyron been
120.
going crazy for a minute though. He one of my
Man,
favorites, no doubt.
Loso a faggot. Loso a bitch. Yo. Loso hermaphrodite. Like, yo, he was not stopping, bro. Back though, yo, that shit is legendary, bro. But like for real, and that's Pontiac. That's not even Detroit. So let's talk about Detroit. Like Piranha, Tom's been out here going crazy. Like Tom's was a battle away for winning 100,000, 150,000 with KOTD. You know what I'm saying? JC just won 120 with URL.
No doubt.
Like Michigan, though, like we really killing shit, but niggas too scared to come to Detroit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Come to Detroit, Smack. Ain't nobody gonna get killed, Smack. Look, ain't nobody gonna get killed, Smack. Come back to the city, man.
Now, do you feel that Michigan battle rappers are getting more serious now, getting taken more serious now by the big leagues?
I think the opportunities that we created for ourselves are. So shout out to Smo, Dollar, Ledge, Top Tier Podcast, like Cheatham, for Anybody Can Die Battle League, TDH Bloody Scene, like Grand Rappers, the Barcode, like K Brielle, who's been starting the first female battle rap league in Michigan. Like, shouts out to all of them. So when you seeing all this, like Jay Rose's for shooting some incredible footage, I can't forget them. So like now when you're seeing all this as a whole, I think before, and even to some degree, we haven't got that complete fish yet. But if you looked at us, 5 years ago, niggas wasn't always willing to work with each other, right? No doubt. So, but now we're in a position, like I said, we ain't got the full fist, but it's there to where we can still strike a blow. So now Ledge is using his platform to stream our battles on Caffeine, on Twitch. And Smo is using his connects to bring it in and do this. Mac Myron is starting his own little league here to put together shit. Calico is about to start, I believe, about to start a league here as well. Like, once we can get that fist, that Joe Louis, that spirit of Detroit.
No doubt.
Yeah, in a minute, we not gonna need them. They're gonna need us. We too talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, we too talented.
It's in Michigan for sure. All day.
So I think the future though is crazy. And like I said, so with them opening up their platforms and using these streaming services and doing these pay-per-views and and doing a weekly ASG show, shout out to B Foster Child, Plax Green, Uncle June, Dope Ideas Media, Hank Nation, shout out to all of them, man. Like, when they doing all this shit and these weekly shows, and some people might say, "Oh, you only have 50 people watching this week." But what if the 50 people you had watching was niggas at URL, RBE, King of the Dot, everybody else? It don't matter how many. It's all about who it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, these guys opening their platforms is incredible, though, bro. So, like, I think that's why Michigan battle rap is getting more serious, because now more shit is on the line. You can't do that no-show shit no more. You can't come in with two 1.5 rounds, 2 rounds, expecting freestyle. No, that shit ain't flying because now they won't book you.
No doubt. So
You
now
know what I'm saying?
tell us what's next for you in battle rap, man. What's next for you?
Okay, so what I'll say is October 8th. I can't speak on it because it hasn't announced yet, but October 8th, I have one rounder with a crazy op in MBR.
Okay.
Well known, well respected.
No
you
doubt.
know what I'm saying? Well known, real respected. Hopefully, if all goes right, life, allows me to do so. Hank Nation, Hank kind of different clothing. He has the annual Christmas in the Cave card. So
shit.
I'm hoping that I can, get on that and get, a classic one rounder with another respectable name here. What I'm saying? With another respectable name. And next year, I can't tell you, but what I can tell you next year is if I end my year off with these 2 particular battles, and so like my last 3 battles, because I took a little hiatus, I had to, get personal life and shit together. And, I came back with the Cleveland battle and the 2 I can have out this year. Next year is going to be crazy. And I'm going to be talking different because now it's going to be like, y'all got to pay me.
For sure.
And I'm worth it because I'm out of town and I have 5 niggas with me who bringing 5 people with them at an out of town battle.
No doubt.
So you gonna make your money back off the door off me just alone because I bring
it. Yeah.
So hey, look, man, it's business, baby.
For sure. All right, now tell us before we get up out of here. You told us about the events. Give us any contact information. How can the fans follow you? Instagram, Facebook. You got YouTube
so let's
channels?
see. Facebook is Rell Sno, RELLSNO. You should be able to find me on Facebook like that. Instagram is B.O.E. Sno, B.O.E_Sno. That's B.O.E_SNO. My Twitter page, I believe, is all one word, is We Are B.O.E. And you can tell it's us because you'll see that B.O.E. logo right there. I have to go ahead and create us a new YouTube page. And get that. But trying to work with people, trying to get our content. That's the hardest part. That's like battle rap masters right there, man. So know your business. But what I can say is next year, man, a more focused Snow, a more business focused Snow, because battle rap, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but even with my brand, with the B.O.E, we could push it more and push it further. So be expecting merch, you know what I'm saying? Be expecting more branch offs. We got Fly City. He getting into the media game. You know what I'm saying? So just wanted just to see us a little bit,
man. Y'all heard it here in
Detroit, everywhere, man. Bro.
Hey, follow all the links he just sent y'all.
Yes.
We want to thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for everything you're doing for the battle rap.
Man, appreciate you for having me, Shada.
Hey, salute,
it's love, baby.
No doubt. Detroit dog shit, baby.
My man,